Hi, it's Olivia, and let's get right into my true colors interpretation video. Looking back on chapter 4 in our notes, an attribution is a conclusion that we come to about the cause of an observed behavior or event. And then building on that, the attribution theory states that we explain others' behavior with two types of attributions. And those are situational attributions and dispositional attributions. Situational is factors outside the person, so it's an external thing. So the situation or something outside of the person is causing a behavior or an action. Dispositional is the person's abilities or their personality. It's all internal, a trait they have. It's a character flaw. Something within them is causing them to act irrationally or just act in any way. It's causing a behavior. The number one color that I would describe as being more of a dispositional thinker, I would say, is gold. I say this because golds are traditionalists. They follow the rules and they respect authority. They have a strong sense of self and right and wrong and morals instilled in themselves. When you are very traditional and you are set in your ways and you think a certain way, you tend to ignore the fact that other people are doing different things because golds are set in their ways and they very strongly believe that they know right from wrong and nobody's gonna change their mind. That's why I think they're way much more dispositional thinkers. They believe that if you're doing something that they think is wrong, then it's because you as a person are messed up or your personality, or it's an internal flaw. I think they base a lot of things on people. Like it's your fault that you're an idiot, and I don't think they are good at stepping outside of what they think. And if you're outside those beliefs, then they think it's something wrong with you and you're the crazy one, not them. I would say that green is probably the next most dispositional thinkers. I think I would go with gold as number one, green, blue, and then orange. That's how I would rank them from most dispositional to more situational. Greens, I think, are also, they're very analytical, knowledge-based, they're problem solvers, they're practical, and they want to understand everything. Because they're more introverted and they're more just, they like alone time with their thoughts and with learning new things. When they do see somebody doing or behaving in a certain way, I think they tend to go with, oh, well, they're not like me, they're different. They kind of ostracize themselves in order to explain why people are doing what they're doing. The next question is, what color are you? And I am orange. I act on a moment's notice. I'm super impulsive. I hate planning. I'm so bad at it. I am very spontaneous. I'm more of a people person, a social person, but I'm not super extroverted. So that kind of leads into the next question, which is, tell me how you can improve your evaluation of others to be situational instead of dispositional. And I really do think that I am great at thinking situationally when I look back on things. When I look back on a situation, I take myself out of my perspective and put myself in other people's shoes, and I really think about things logically and with a clear head after the fact. But because I'm very impulsive, adrenaline and emotions just take over a lot of the time in the heat of the moment. I get very heated and my emotions just take over, and it's not good. I could definitely try to take a step back in the moment, take a breath, just pause and chill out and just let the emotion be with me, but not let it affect my behavior or control me in any way. I'm really bad at that, and it's so hard. It's extremely hard to not let your emotions control you, especially in the heat of the moment when something's happening. However, that is definitely one area that I can improve and start to think situationally instead of dispositionally. But I think in the moment I need to just do something that makes me like take a step back and stop just for a minute. So overall, I think that the process of me doing that, it's very difficult to not let your emotions control you. However, I am really good at situationally attributing things when I'm observing something. And I'm good at not taking things super personally whenever they happen. So I'm really far ahead in that aspect, but there's always room for improvement, and I know that I could do better in the heat of the moment. All right, that is it. Thank you. Have a great night.